everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm ultrakawaiilulu gaming here, aka Lulu, and we're here to play Surgery Squad, which I do not consider this professional surgery sometimes because it does not encourage you to do actual surgery, but it does educate people who need to get either infections removed or cosmetic surgery and BS like that. But anyways, let's dive in, shall we? Warning, this video just contains some really graphic content, so if you get disgusted by anything that is shown in this video, please do not watch it because it's got a lot of blood and all that gore and all that stuff. So if you feel like you're gonna throw up, go watch something else. Get off the internet. Really. So, we're gonna start here, and it is clearly trained, and it's just simulations. It's not real or anything, so I do not encourage you to do surgery if you're not medically professional.
Hello, and welcome to Surgery Squad's virtual ingrown toenail removal. I'm Dr. Jeff.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Jeff.
I'm through this procedure today.
I'm Lulu.
An ingrown toenail happens when the edge of the toenail grows
Ugh!
to the flesh.
Come on, dude!
When this occurs, there is usually a moderate amount of pain, redness, and swelling around the toenail.
Oh, God.
The patient is ready, so let's begin by disinfecting the toe.
Why don't we just paint his, toes, the iodine color? That just gives him a nice manicure, to be honest. But I'm not that girly. Come on.
Now, we need to numb the toe with a local anesthetic. We'll have to inject the anesthetic in several locations around the toe.
Sounds painful. I mean, the anesthetic is something necessary for, any surgery, really. Because, I do not want to feel pain. I'm scared of having surgery.
Great. Now
to be
we'll wait
honest.
a few minutes for the toe to get numb.
I like to do a little dance with this kind of thing. 5 minutes later. It's a little SpongeBob reference if you hear this.
Now that our patient's toe is numb, place the special tourniquet around the toe. This will
Oh,
help reduce
God.
the amount of blood
Here we
coming
go.
from the wound. Once you've done that, we can move on to...
Okay.
First,
He's really
slide
prepared.
one blade of the nail anvil under the affected nail. We're going to go down the nail until we feel a little bit of resistance.
Okay.
Our patient's going to feel some pressure
This sounds
as we cut
stressful.
away the ingrown.
Okay, this is something my boyfriend went through a couple times because he's had ingrown toenail removal surgeries.
Great. Take the forceps and carefully remove the ingrown nail.
Oh, God. And he's obviously... Oh, my God, it's so bloody! Come on. I mean, I enjoy horror movies. This is nothing.
See that small bit of pale yellow substance right there? It looks like the patient has a bit of
Ew.
infection in the toe.
Looks like my cartilage piercing at times. My boyfriend had to, go through ingrown toenail surgeries because of his, condition that he has.
That toe is starting to look much better.
Oh, really?
Not done yet. Next, we're going to apply some phenyl acid to the wound. This will
His
help
toenail,
ensure
I
that
know,
the problem of-
like,
when you're done inserting the acid,
from this surgery, I heard
we'll
that
finish up.
what my boyfriend's been through, his toenail's not gonna grow back, but I don't care. I still love him for his personality.
Finish by applying some antibiotic.
Okay. Now that toe's starting to
Place it
look
against the
a little
toe
better.
And wrap it in a gauze bandage.
Well, you obviously have to,
Fantastic
put
job.
it in some,
Since
solution
there
or
was some
something?
obvious infection, our patient will be sent home with a prescription for some antibiotics. We'll also need to tell
Duh.
the patient to keep the wound dry, clean the wound regularly,
Ew.
and replace the bandage 2 to 3 times a day.
Really.
While our patient's toenail isn't likely to
Why?
grow, his
Can
condition
you
is
just
likely
remove
to
his
return
entire
if he
nail?
doesn't take care
That
of
would be
his
much
feet.
easier.
This includes wearing proper fitting shoes, properly trimming his toenails, and keeping his feet clean and dry.
Duh.
And that's how we remove an ingrown toenail. You did a great job today.
Thanks, Dr. Jeff.
Try your
Oh, I
hand at
can't.
one of our other
I just
surgeons
can't.
here at Surgery Squad.
Welcome to Surgery Squad's laser tattoo removal. I'm Dr. Susie, and I'll be
Hello,
assisting
nice
with
to
this
meet you,
procedure
Dr.
today.
Susie girl.
According to a recent poll, over 50% of those with tattoos want at least one removed. They cited being too young when they got it. a new career,
Description
or
of the
significant life
description
changes,
of the kids in my
such
school.
as divorce or childbirth, as reasons why they no longer want them. Luckily, there's laser tattoo removal. Laser tattoo removal is a procedure that uses a powerful laser that reacts with the ink of a tattoo to break it down into tiny particles. The laser directly targets the tattoo pigment and leaves the surrounding skin virtually untouched. After the ink is broken down, it is removed by the body's immune
white blood
system.
cells.
Before we begin, we need to go back in time to the day he picked out his tattoo. Help him
Okay,
pick out a
those
real
are
winner.
some stupid
Use
ass
the
looking
arrows to
tattoos.
scroll through the tattoos. Click choose when you have made up your mind.
So for this one I could just type biatches, which means like, oh, like that's a definition of like turn up, bitch. Like definition of so lit as like a teenager. Like I don't even know, honestly. Like that tattoo looks kind of nice. Ooh, that looks fierce. I would get it.
I sure hope you didn't pay for that.
Why?
What is that? Let's make that tattoo disappear.
Screw you too, Dr. Susie.
Initial consultation, it was recommended that he take a non-aspirin pain medication prior to the procedure to reduce any discomfort he may experience.
That makes sense.
Other than that, there really isn't any other preparation needed. So let's get started. A lot of patients describe the pain from the laser as feeling like 100 rubber bands striking the skin at the same time.
I wouldn't know because
So to
I've
begin
never
the
had a
procedure,
tattoo and I never
we'll need
needed
to
to
place a
remove.
cold
I mean,
compress on
I'm
the
only
tattoo for a
18,
few
so
seconds. This will help reduce the
yeah.
pain caused by the laser. Go ahead and place the cold compress.
Ooh, chill there, bro.
Now we need to use the laser to fade the tattoo. Different types of lasers react with certain colors of tattoo ink. One
This is
laser might
cool.
work perfectly for reds and oranges, but not so great on greens or black.
Say
So we'll
what?
use a variety of lasers to get the desired result. To help relieve some of the pain associated with the procedure, we'll also use a machine that blows icy cold air on the area being treated.
That makes a lot of
Let's start by
sense.
targeting any red or orange ink areas.
P.S. I look ratchet as hell, so don't judge me. I know that.
Next up is green, blue, or other darker colors.
I can't wait to remove all of it. Like,
Finally, we'll remove the
my
black.
hair doesn't look on point today, so yeah. And that's a lot of black to remove. I mean, come on, I would get that tattoo. Like, come on. Okay, I may get a lot of hate on this video, but honestly, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, to be honest.
Now that we've completed the first treatment, we'll need to place the cold compress on the... You did great! Our patient is ready to go.
Aww.
Immediately after each treatment, the tattoo may feel sunburned, and it is extremely important to keep it covered until it heals. If our patient fails to do this, both his recovery and the results of the treatments may be negatively affected.
Well, that's not good.
Roll the bandage over the treated... As stated earlier, our patient's tattoo will only begin to fade after multiple treatments, so we shouldn't expect the tattoo to go away during one session. While the tattoo
That's
may
kinda
not be
stupid.
completely removed, it should be lighter and much less visible than before.
That should be nice.
And that's laser tattoo removal. Well done!
Aw,
Why not try
thanks,
your
Dr.
surgical
Susie.
skills in another surgery here on Surgery Squad.
Okay, so my voice is gonna sound a bit weird in this final surgery, and I changed my clothes because like I recorded like the first 2 months a few days ago, and I'm getting really sick. My nose is runny, my throat hurts, and I hope my voice doesn't sound too weird to y'all. So here's the final surgery. Go ahead.
Welcome to Surgery Squad's virtual tonsillectomy surgery. I'm Dr. Jeff.
Oh, Dr. Jeff, we meet again!
Tonsils. This is a common operation that's performed when a patient suffers from frequent bouts of tonsillitis. It's most often performed
My
on
first cousin's had this
but
before.
adults can need it as well. The tonsils are located at the back of your throat on either side of the uvula. That's the little punching bag thingy that hangs down in the middle. Tonsils are infection fighters, but occasionally they lose the fight and get infected themselves. They become red and enlarged and can sometimes make it hard to breathe and swallow. Normally we treat this with antibiotics, but when tonsillitis reoccurs frequently, we remove them because the infection can cause more serious damage. Our patient was given a sedative before being brought into the operating room, and the anesthesiologist will help put him completely under. Help me out and place a breathing tube. We need to get our patient's mouth
how does he not feel
so we
it?
have room to work. To
Oh,
do
he's
that, we'll use a special mouth
under
gag
the anesthetic.
retractor
But
that
still.
opens the mouth, depresses the tongue, and locks into position.
Ooh.
Great job. That should give us plenty of room.
He's gonna get ready.
Now we have to reach in and grab the infected tonsil. With the tonsil, we need to pull it to the side to expose the connective tissue. Can you do that for me? Nicely done. With the tonsil extended out, we need to place this electric device at the tonsil's base. The device uses high-frequency current. By removing the tonsils this way, we reduce bleeding and allow.
That's how tonsils are removed? I didn't know that.
The tonsil has been cauterized.
I thought it was just like
Tonsil guillotine
this
clamp.
little
The
like
clamp severs
guillotine
the last
tool.
of the connective tissue and allows us to remove the tonsil from the throat. Clamp the tonsil. We'll bring the electrocautery device back in here and apply it to any bleeding areas.
God.
Because this part of the throat heals quickly, we won't need any stitches. Now we repeat our steps on the other side of the throat. Extend the other tonsil with the tonsil forceps. Just like the other side, we'll cauterize this tonsil.
This better be good.
And finally, we need to remove the tonsil.
There's actually very reasonable components to this surgery, honestly.
And don't forget those bleeders.
Woo.
I'll clean out the mouth with some irrigation and suction, and then we're all done.
If y'all have been through tonsillectomies, don't worry. My first cousin has been through one.
We'll send our patient
And
to
he's been
recovery for 8 to 10 hours,
going
and more
through
than
how
likely
this
he'll be
way?
able to go home later today. Once he's sent home, our patient will be put on a course of antibiotics. He'll need to keep hydrated with cold water or sports drinks. And if he gets hungry, he can have cool
Don't know why
soft
he
foods
puked
like
out
fruit
blood.
lumps,
I know
gelatin,
TMI.
sherbet, pudding, and of course, ice cream. Getting a little hungry?
I hope I could get some ice cream from
Thanks
my
for
throat,
stopping by
because it really hurts right now.
surgerysquad.com. While you're here, check out some of
So that was these 3 surgeries, and if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'm telling you, if you did not enjoy this video, you've been viewing graphic content, and as I said earlier, if you're uncomfortable by viewing graphic content, do not watch any of that stuff, but so take care, and see you later.